All right, so welcome to Some Simple Security. I am Mist,
And I am Tara.
and we're going to talk about finally doing some encrypted email, which
Finally. We're
which
both
is
excited about it.
yes, it makes security nerds giddy that it is so approachable and so doable nowadays. Because for years and years and years, it almost took like a master's degree in math to figure out how to do this stuff. But a lot of people have done a lot of work to make it approachable and doable. And so we're going to show you how to do that with Thunderbird. So this does kind of go hand in hand with our last video about setting up Thunderbird, but it is by no means the only way to do it. There are other standards that will work with what we're going to show you. So Proton Mail will actually work with what we're going to show you. There's several other email clients and ways to do this that will work. But we're going to show you the easiest way to do it.
Yeah. We're going to be using Thunderbird from the last video. So, unlike other videos, you'd have to watch the previous video in order to have all of the programs needed to do the stuff in this video.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Tails video where there's like a setup and then um, a payoff. So we try to do these more one-off, but and you don't have to do PGP. Even just using Thunderbird by itself is still going to be more secure. So that's great. Do that. And if this is a little more daunting for you, it's okay. Like you don't have to do all the things that we suggest. These are just tools for you to use if they work for you.
Yes. And by the way, we did test this out to make sure that it works. The email that you are seeing on the screen will be deleted at the end of this recording, so it will not exist by the time that you try to email it. You can
Yes.
stake it if you
X.
want. I don't
Well,
care.
there's two email addresses. One is the ApproachableSec at Gmail, and that is our public-facing email for this account.
Yeah, so totally
So
random Terra, that one will be
yes,
deleted today.
yeah, this is just a test. So what I'm going to show you how to do is once you have your account set up for Thunderbird, you can have, multiple accounts over here on this left folder. There's only one set up right now because this is um, just for the video. I have, one of these with 10 to 15 different email addresses that I use. What you're going to want to do is right click on that and hit settings. And this is the account settings rather than this down here. Down here, this is overall Thunderbird settings, and
You can
that's
still
different.
get the account settings the other way, but this is the quicker way.
Yes. So what you're going to want to go to is, you do your email account here and then go down to end-to-end encryption. So I don't have end-to-end encryption set up with our email address here yet. So the way that you get this set up is you need to add a key. So keys, basically you have a key pair. Um, you have a private key and a public key. You share the public key with everyone, and then everyone that has that can send you encrypted emails. Your private key is the only one that can decrypt those.
Yeah. The
So,
public key is just to say, like, what should we base our private key on? So it's okay that other people can see it.
yes. And there's a lot of math in that. Just understand that sharing a public key is public, and that's fine. It's totally safe. Public keys are how people share encrypted stuff with you. So we are going to create a new open PGP key. Um, I don't think we need to have it expire.
Yeah, we could just have it not expire. It'd be fine.
Yeah. Um,
Those other two
this stuff,
settings, it's probably fine.
the defaults are fine.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and use the defaults. They're going to be pretty robust. And then we're going to hit generate key. This might take like a couple seconds.
And then confirm.
And there we go. So
It
now we
was
have this
near
key.
instant for my computer as well. It may take longer for yours, but it just depends
Yeah,
on what your setup is.
yeah. It's very useful to publish this. Like we said, the more people that have your public key, the more people that can send you encrypted information. So we published it. There's a key server. And now if other people look up approachableSec at gmail.com, they will be able to find this public key. And then anyone can send us encrypted email and we will be able to decrypt it.
Yes.
Down here, so under advanced settings, I always like to attach my public key. I send open PGP public keys in email headers. I do that basically on all of my accounts. And it basically it just adds a little attachment to every single email you send out. And that will alert anyone else's email client that this is a PGP key that can be used for encryption. And depending on what that client is and how it works, it will record that and then use it for later encryption. So sending your public key to everyone and spamming people with your public key is better
Yes.
so that everyone has it.
And we have already sent emails before, so so you have how to import one and how to send it to someone else.
Right. So we have this totally random Terra at Gmail. They have sent me an open PGP attachment. It's a .asc file. A lot of people will not understand what an ASC file is. Hopefully they just ignore it. You don't have to tell them. It really hasn't been that difficult, but you're going to right click on that and just do open or import open PGP key. And we're going to import. There's some stuff we can go into here. You don't really have to worry about it. Just say okay.
Yeah, it's
And
just a
so
public key and anyone can see it. It doesn't really matter.
right. So
They don't use it, they don't use it.
so now when I reply, there's a button here that says encrypt. It is uh, it is pressed. It is by default encrypted. There's a slash through it if you're not going to encrypt it. But because I just imported that key, I can send and I can send that and that will be encrypted in transit. So that means that it is encrypted. Google doesn't see any of this. Google cannot decrypt this, even though we're using their servers. We both have gmail.com accounts, but what I did is I encrypted this on my machine. And then what Terra is going to do is they are going to decrypt it on their machine. So
Yes.
between uh, me and them, no one can see this.
Okay, and onto my screen. So as you can see, it's just shows 3 dots because it is an encrypted message until I click on it. And then both the PGP files work together to make a private key which encrypts it. And you can see it right here in the open PGP. It'll have a padlock icon with the check on it, and it'll say that it is secured. Now, in order to send your PGP key, all right, so all you have to do is you already have approachable security there. And we're going to go to attach, and it'll have my open PGP public key. It should have a check mark by it. If there is no PGP key for it to work with, then you just hit do not encrypt. If you want to be sure, you can click on attach again, make sure that that check mark is still there. And then you just send it, but we're just going to say my PGP key part 2, just so that we know it's different from the original. Ending, and let's check on Mist's machine. If Mist gets it.
And yeah, so now we're looking at the inbox, and Tara has sent the PGP part 2. And so it's the attachment, correct?
Yes, it is
All
the
right.
same attachment.
Yeah. And it should already be imported, but
Yeah.
yeah. So we're good. And then, so when I sent you the thing, you got the ASC file, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
So that's
Yes.
just basically every. So now once I use this to send our emails out, it will have a public key attached to every single email. What I would like to do is challenge our listeners slash watchers to send us an encrypted email um, to approachableSec@gmail.com. I will show you the public key. I'll have that linked in the YouTube comments down below. And I do have a lot of friends that I do see in person. And if you know who I am, I will buy you a drink the next time I see you if you can successfully send me an encrypted email. I am down to put my money on the table for that. If you don't know me and you successfully stalk me to the point where I find you at a bar somewhere, I'll still buy you the drink and I'll be creeped out.
That would be a crazy achievement.
Yes, yeah, that might be worth like maybe 2 drinks. I don't know.
So,
Don't do it. No, I'm not encouraging that. No.
but in any case, if we don't know you, we'll give you a shout out on our next video that
Hmm.
it happens from.
Yeah, yeah. We want to list some of the users and followers and viewers, and give you a shout out if you successfully do this because it's not super easy. It's gotten easier over the course of years, but yeah, if you get this set up, like good on you. I really want to support that and be enthusiastic and supportive if people can do that.
And we'll call you our security pros.
Yeah.
All right, so this has been some simple security. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you like, what you want to see, or even just to say hi. We will try and break even more stuff, and we will see you, or you will see us, or hear us in the next video or episode.
Indeedly do.
And see you
All
later.
right. Bye.
Bye.